So I'm in the market for new contact lenses, and I went shopping, of course, as most people do, for the best price, and found this website, lens.com, which I believe is running a con, and I think you ought to know about it. I've read the reviews. There's kind of a mixed bag. They tell you that it's terrible customer service and the rebate's hard to get. It doesn't seem that hard, but that's not the real story here. The real story is there's a lack of transparency and honesty as to what it actually is going to cost you. So I was drawn in by this because it seemed like a lot less, even without the rebate, than I could get it at the warehouse club to which I belong. Because here they advertise $65.24 a box, and you get about $20 back per box with this online rebate. I'm not a big fan of rebates. People forget to file for them. People don't get them. People forget to use them because it's going to come on a prepaid card, maybe, and and then you got to remember to use it before it expires. So it's kind of iffy. But $65 a box before tax seemed like a good deal. So I put them in my cart, moved forward, and then I noticed this number in the final cost just before I went to order it. And I'm so glad I know math and notice things. This is a lot more than I expected. So if we go back to this, $65.24 per box. Now this is nice because they let you buy two boxes. That's a 2-year supply at a time for a 1-year prescription. Seems weird, but okay. My prescription didn't change, so that may be not a problem. But we're going to multiply that times 4 boxes. That's 270 times taxes. This is what it should cost, plus $10 for shipping. $283. Not 283, let's plus 10 for $293, okay? This is $116 more than that for taxes and fees. That's $116 in fees, and then they're going to give me $85 of it back as a rebate. Or you could just not charge the fees, and then I don't have to get a rebate, and then I would be all over. I would be all for that because it's a guaranteed savings. Okay? I talked to a woman on the phone. She's like, it's for excellent customer service. I'm like, okay, you've talked to me like I'm a 6-year-old kid. You said, I understand your confusion, but, and I said, I'm going to educate you because you're clearly not a native English speaker. When you say, I feel your pain, but, that communicates to me as a college-educated professional that it cancels out what you just said. It means you don't feel my pain and you don't care. And then she did it to me again, and I hung up on her because she's talking to me. I said, don't talk to me like I'm a 6-year-old kid. Talk to me like I'm a valued customer. And she couldn't even manage to, I'm sure there's a script. And I said, I hope this gets saved for training purposes because you're talking to me like I'm beneath you, but I'm the customer. So here's what I think they ought to do. Get rid of this stupid rebate and just give me the price without the rebate. Charge me $324.47. You can pocket the 24, that's $30 in fees. I save money. I don't have to do the stupid rebate and then figure it out after the fact because this is crap. So this $409.47 is after tax less than it would cost me for 2 years at a box club. Because here's the box club price. I think this is what it was. Times 2 years times tax. So for 2 years at a box club, it would cost me $150 more than after the rebate and $60 more than it will cost here. But they're transparent in their pricing. That's what it is out the door. The taxes weren't included in there, but it'll cost you this plus tax. And then it was clear. This is what it will cost. Not surprise, all these extra fees. Because when I saw this, $65 a box versus $90, yeah, I could do that. What is this? Because if we take the taxes out of this, so we'll take $400. The taxes is $33.50. Okay, divided by 4 boxes, that's $92 a box. Okay, so that's a little bit. That's not much savings compared to the box clubs, but this is before tax. So $91.60 before tax. Okay, whatever. $90 a box. $9.18.27. Whatever. That plus tax I would pay. This other structure, it's a con. It's an after the fact. This is a bait and switch tactic. You know, this is the price we offer, and then we backload it with fees to pump it up because it's to draw people in and get them to make a purchase who don't know how to do math and don't catch it. So this is my real problem with this and why I think it's a con. This is a lot of fees. Let's do the math on that. 138.56 over 260.96. That's 53% in fees on top of the actual what? Or in other words, the profit margin. This is the profit. This is probably what it actually costs them, and this is their profit. And then they're hoping that I won't do the mail-in rebate, and then they can pocket all of it as profit and the taxes. 53% in fees. Is this an ethical business? So I'm sitting here trying to decide whether or not I'm going to go with the box club because they're not lying to me and they're not backloading it with extra crap after the fact in order to lure me in. I'm tempted to still do it because with the rebate, yes, I can save because this 324. Oh, whoops. I did it wrong. Okay, 27. So 297 basically over 4. $74 a box is a significant savings over the box clubs at 100. I think it's 109. So that's a lot different from the box clubs. It's $25 a box or 25% off. That's only if I file for the rebate, get the rebate, remember to use the rebate. It just seems disingenuous and dishonest. And this kind of thing puts a black mark on the entire industry and on the internet when they're not honest with you up front. And then when they talk down to you. So I'm very disappointed with this. I'm going to report them because seems to me like disingenuous business practices and ought not to be permitted. They could instead just list them for $75 a box and forget the stupid rebate, okay? Because if that had been the case, I'd have been all over it. I'd have been like, cool. Because 74 versus even the 65. But when I put it in and I find out it's this, that is not $65 a box. That's $91. It's $91 a box, which is not the great deal that they sold me on. So this is crazy. 53% in fees and taxes. Wow. And 8% is tax. So I don't know. This just seems sus to me. Anyway, so be careful about what you buy online and who you do business with, and because it's your money. Spend it how you like, not how they wish you would. Anyway, take care. Godspeed. Have a good weekend.